What's up, guys? Today I'm reviewing the Nike Tiempo Ronaldinho. This is going back to 2006, back when Ronaldinho was at the height of his career with Barcelona and Brazil. Inside the box, you get the boots. You get this card, I guess it will be, that reads out all the technical specifications that went into the boot. And you also, on the other side, you get a picture of Ronaldinho and the boot itself. Going back to the boots, as you can see, this comes in a really nice red kangaroo leather actually, with gold accents on the forefoot and in the studs. Going to the inside of the boot, this black area back here is actually a calf leather and is really soft. On the sides of the inside is just a regular leather lining, but it's still very nice. Let me go in and grab the insole for you guys. As you can see, the insole is really nice. It's like a full, I think this is a faux leather on top as a sock liner, but you can see the detail that Nike put into it that you actually don't see anymore in their boots. You don't see this kind of quality. It's stitched all the way around, and it actually has the Nike logo imprinted. You also have Ronaldinho's R10 logo on the heel of the insole with the, I guess it would be his signature three colors, yellow, orange, and red, all around the logo. On the underside of the insole, you have a full pour-on insole. The last time anybody has seen this kind of insole was on the T90 Laser 4. This is so comfortable. It has pour-on all the way throughout, and it even has a little red arch support thing that actually does help. Going back to the boots, this red kangaroo leather is it doesn't feel like any other kangaroo leather boot that I've had. It actually kind of feels like a dress shoe, but once you break it in, it's really nice and supple. As you can see, this really long lace cover is actually pretty good. This is full leather. It's a full leather lace tongue. And it actually really doesn't really get in the way because the Velcro is really nice on it. So actually, once you stick it down, it stays down. As you can see, the heel is another piece of leather by itself. So this is kind of a heavy boot. It's around 10 ounces, 11 ounces, but it's not too heavy for me. The studs, I think the stud is the most, most appealing, I guess, or one of the bigger standouts of the boot. It has a gold shank plate, and actually this isn't just a glass nylon sole plate. The studs on certain colorways, the gold tips will actually be rubber. Instead of just regular plastic like this colorway is, but that doesn't really matter to me. One thing that they tried to do with this, that actually Ronaldinho, he designed this, so what he really asked for was a long vamp with no laces or anything like that. That's why if you look at this boot, it looks kind of long because the laces, they come up short. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, while most soccer shoes and just shoes in general, they usually have 5. I mean, they have 7 eye holes, while this one only has 5, which is why I actually like Nike boots a little bit better than Adidas, because I like a long vamp where I can control the ball with no laces getting in the way. So when I juggle and touch the ball, I don't have anything interrupting my touch. He actually circled this when they gave him a shoe to ride up on. He actually circled this part because he says that he wants this area, this is where he primarily controls the ball and actually where he gets his swerve. So he actually wanted no stitching on this part of the boot right here because he wanted to just have an uninterrupted touch right there. One thing to notice is that this kind of has a throwback feel to it, to the older classic boots, because each of these pieces of leather on it is actually real. This is actually one of the only leather boots in the 2000s that doesn't have any synthetic on it. This Nike swoosh right here, it wraps all the way around to the other side, and it's actually leather as well. As you can see, the heel has the signature 3 colors that's known for Ronaldinho, and this is actually a leather heel counter too. So going to the aspects of the boot, as far as touch is impeccable. It's a 10 out of 10. You can feel the ball really well, and it actually has a nice plush to it. So when you kick the ball, you can actually get a better, I would say, better grip to do what you want as far as shots go. So swerve and knuckle shots are pretty easy in this boot. Passing is fine. There's no synthetic on this boot, so you can actually feel where you're gonna pass it. Things like crossing can be a bit cumbersome, especially the first few times when you first get the boot, because the lace cover, it takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, it doesn't mess with your shots anymore. As far as flexibility in the sole plate, it's pretty nice. It flexes a lot easier the other boots, and that's because it actually has 2 points, actually 3 points of flexing. One near the toe, and then 2 in the back of the forefoot. So that's why it's kind of easy to flex this. But the traction is it's okay. It's just a regular conical stud format, so nothing out of the ordinary. You get good traction on turf and on regular grass. It's easy to turn, pivot, so that's why it's a tried and true tested sole plate that a lot of shoes from different brands use this. So as far as I guess speed and things like that, like I said, it's not really it's not lightweight, but it's not super heavy either, so it won't weigh you down. The fit it's okay. I like this boot, but I guess with this being such an old boot in 2006, the fit isn't as streamlined as boots nowadays in 2012, 13, 14, and now 15. It's not as streamlined as the recent boots. So I would think that if you bought this shoe, if you're thinking about going out and buying this shoe, don't expect the fit to be super amazing. It's still great because it's a kangaroo leather shoe, but don't think that it's going to be super close to the foot like something like an Addy Zero or a Vapor, or even the Addy Pure series. It won't be as close to the foot as that, just because it's just an older boot, so they wasn't thinking that in that direction at the time. But the fit is still good. Comfortability of the shoe, it's pretty nice. Seeing that this is a full kangaroo leather shoe, and you have the full insole that you just don't get anymore with any shoe, the comfort is great. That would be like a 10 out of 10. So yeah, as far as durability, I would give it an 8 out of 10. If you want to go and look for this shoe now and you happen to come across a pair, please don't take it out on turf. The sole plate is since it's old, the epoxy that's holding the sole plate to the leather is starting to break down. So if you take this on turf and you want to run around and cut real fast and everything, you're gonna rip the boot up pretty easily. If you're gonna buy this boot, I just recommend it just for grass use only. Just because the bonding between the sole plate and the leather, it's pretty old, so you don't want to risk it and rip this boot. I'm pretty lucky. I got this on eBay, everything for $90. I actually lucked up because I actually found my first pair of this same kind. I found it at a sports store, online sports store. But when I got it, I took it for like 3 test drives, and the boot actually ripped. It actually just separated right at the front. So I actually was able to sell those on eBay, and with that money, I actually found another pair on eBay in my right size 10 and a half, and I actually just lucked up on that part. Yeah, so that's it for my review. Hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe. I'm going to be getting more boots later on, and catch you guys later. See ya.